Now I am. Oh yeah, and lamps.
Oh, never
Hey,
mind.
Momo.
Hey, Momo.
Hey, cheeky.
Hey, cheeky.
That was awesome.
That's my anime moan.
And the races. Cheeky, what races? Like horse races?
Gubernatorial.
Oh, those races.
I hate that word. Gubernatorial.
Goobener. What's the slimiest thing you've ever stepped in?
Stepped in?
Yeah. I stepped in slime.
Slime? Like from Ghostbusters or something?
No, like, you know, like
Scum.
Like, you know, like the toy.
I mean, probably like poop that was on mud was a pretty bad 1-2 punch of terrible. Definitely done that.
Yeah. Probably stepped in that too. I know I stepped in that.
I'm trying to think of like weird stuff.
Kate?
Kate? Hey, turkey.
Hey. Oh, what was that noise?
What?
Oh,
What happened?
sounded choppy to me.
I'm sounding choppy.
The screen
Oh
is,
yeah, I'm dropping
the screen is
frames.
frozen.
I'm dropping
Yeah, what's going
frames.
on?
Oh
What's
no.
going on there?
Did it stabilize? Am I okay? Hold on.
Yeah, it's a little crappy. I think it's okay now, maybe. Uh-oh. Hi, Gene. Oh, no, that's okay.
Good.
Hi. Yeah, it looks great. Hi, everyone.
Awesome.
Welcome to ControlAltDeath, episode 83.
All
I'm
right.
Ben Monster. That's Gabe.
Hola.
That's my homeboy, Gabe.
Hey, what's up, my homeboy? Man,
Hey, guys. Hey, guys.
you ever kiss your
Oh, is that what we do?
you kiss your homeboy?
Yeah, I always. That's what you have to do.
You do the
That's the
boop
thing.
boop boop. Mwah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that home?
Give me a smooch. Thank you.
Uh, what are you drinking? That looks interesting. Is that a cherry Coke?
It's a cherry Coke energy drink.
Whoa, get
I
out of
like.
here with this.
I know. I don't usually drink them in the evening because I'll be a little kooky later.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm really sleepy, and
Gotta stay up.
if I don't, I'm gonna just be like, fall asleep.
Blah, blah, blah.
Blah, blah,
Blah, blah, blah.
blah, blah.
Welcome, everyone.
Hello,
Welcome, Momo, Cheeky,
Gene,
Gene, Kate,
Kate, Robert,
Turkey's here. Robert's.
Turkey.
Hey, Robert.
I missed a
Turkey's
lot of
here.
chat. What did I miss?
I don't know.
I was talking about I don't know,
Blah, blah,
probably not
blah,
important. Hey, Heck.
blah,
Heck's
blah.
here.
Hey, Heck, how's it
Hello.
going? How's
Hello.
it going?
We got a
Um,
children's coffin.
Congratulations, you've come on Dead Baby Day. Welcome to Control Alt Death.
Aww.
Oh no, we're going to hell. We're going to hell. We're going to
Uh,
hell.
yeah.
We also got a little urn that's here.
That one. That one's an adult. That one right there is an
Okay,
adult for
there we go.
sure.
Okay.
The one down
Mm-hmm.
there is definitely a dead child, but the urn is an adult.
PK Momo.
Yes. Oh, hi, Momo.
Fuck, I didn't add bubbles yet. Shit.
You know,
Ah,
speaking of energy drinks,
yeah.
I had my first Red Bull sugar-free today. Never had a sugar-free Red Bull.
What? It's hitting
That was
already,
good.
Ben. What did you think?
It
I think,
tastes exactly the same.
but there's no
But
bad stuff.
I know what's going on.
I like it. I like it. It was my go-to for years, but
Yeah.
with Red Bull I get sick of it pretty quickly. Hold on, I got to burp.
Mm. Whoa, that was cool.
Sorry, I had to do it. Red Bull gave me the kidney stone. Oof. There's a ghost outside your window? I don't know what that means. Never seen it. Oh shit.
Oh,
Is he a ghost? No, he's definitely not a ghost.
he gives off ghost energy.
He
You know what I
does.
mean?
He's eternal. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Um.
It's a Red
Well,
Bull.
I'm sorry to hear about that, Gene, about the kidney stone.
You know.
Did you drink Red Bull a lot? Is that why? So I don't have them very often.
Me neither. I don't drink energy drinks that much. I drink a 24-ounce Red Bull in a day. Also, here's the thing: I don't feel guilty about
Mhm.
drinking energy drinks because I never finish them. I drink to like maybe like here, like
Why?
like 50. I don't know. I just don't. By the time I get like, I don't drink it quickly, and by the time I get to halfway, I'm like done. I usually like them in the morning just to like, just gives you a little something in the mouth, you know, just a little blah 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 blah, you know.
Gives you something in the mouth. I know what you talk about.
Yeah, because I don't like to eat breakfast. I'm not a breakfast guy, so I just want a little
What?
blah, 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 little something in the mouth. Just gets the night away. Just blah, blah, blah. I like
Oh
it. Hey
boy.
Don.
Um,
Oh wow, this is
hey.
hitting me. This is this is hitting me hard, Ben. Woo.
Really?
Yeah, I'm fine though.
Wow.
I'll drink some water to
That,
counteract it.
okay, good. Um, so you don't finish is it only energy drinks that you don't finish?
Uh, uh, yes. Everything else.
Uh,
Wow, we just got murdered by Effie and Jean.
Guys,
Um,
would you like this?
Energy drinks I rarely finish. And that's why I wish, you know how with Coke or with soda they sell the mini cans?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I wish they sold mini cans of energy drinks because I would be all about that.
Oh, 5 hour energy.
Those are
They're tiny.
disgusting. Those taste like wet balls. They have mini Red Bull? Shut the front door.
I've never had a 5 hour energy drink.
I have. Fucking
I'll
awful.
also let me try it. First, I'll try those wet balls though, so I have something to compare it to.
So you're saying the 8, I'm only seeing the 8 ounce. I don't see anything less than the 8 ounce. Oh, wait a second. No, that's on Etsy. The original Red Bull is in a
What?
tiny can. Oh, no, man, that's not what I mean, Gene. I want, like, this is a Red Bull.
Wait, Mean Beans here?
Oh, this is 12 ounce. So maybe this is a little bigger. But even that's still too big. I want, like,
Robert says
I want
Jesus is
half.
his energy drink.
I want, like, the
Half
shot,
of that.
basically. Asian Red Bull mixes really well with alcohol and it's some hardcore energy. I like a Red Bull and vodka. That's the only drink that I actually really enjoy. And I don't like alcohol that much, but that one.
Is well, didn't hear it. Crisp took out that kiss.
Ah.
Yeah, you heard it. It was a little
But
weird, but
with you got to be careful with the Red Bull and vodka because one wakes you up and one puts you to sleep. And it's
what?
weird. Wait until you try drugs, Gabe. It's like 100 Red Bulls wrapped in a blanket. That sounds awful. It will make you come on and slam and welcome to the jam.
Wow.
My bodega was selling Russian Monster. We had one accidentally. It tasted fine. Oh, Kate, I'm sorry. You can't drink Monster in this community.
Yeah, no, we're very much against it.
I am so much against it that when I went to FYE like a month ago, they had this fucking awesome like Japanese monster and it was a matte black can with a like shiny red logo and I don't remember the flavor, but it was such a beautiful can that I'm like I want this. But then I looked into my heart and my soul and I pictured
Mm-hmm.
your face and I was like, "No, I can't make Ben. I can't hurt Ben."
No, you
I
can't
didn't
hurt
get
him.
it. Didn't get it.
Don't
Didn't
do
get
it.
it. It was also kind of dusty. So,
Yeah,
cuz no one
you don't
likes
want to drink
Monster.
dusty things.
Monster
It's true.
sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um. I don't
Yeah.
remember what I was gonna say. How is that? How's that energy drink?
It's good. It's real good. I should probably drink some more water though.
Yeah. Um.
Mm-hmm.
Would did you eat anything today? I've never seen an energy drink hit that hard that fast.
Oh, hold on. Getting a call.
Getting a phone call.
Control Death. With whom are we speaking?
Ben and Gabe, it's Kate.
Hey,
Hello.
Kate.
Oh, hi.
Hello.
Hi, Kate.
Hello. I figured before y'all got into the meat and potatoes of your show, I was hoping I could plug this upcoming weekend movie.
Mm-hmm. Yes,
Because
you're
it's
this.
Oh
The
yeah, yeah, yeah.
a first ever reveal before we get to the reveal. Never been done. Kate, would you like to
Oh, is that
debut?
is that okay? I thought that was okay.
No, it's absolutely okay. For you, Kate, it's okay. Yeah, we've picked a movie for next week.
Yes.
And Kate, would you like to do the honors of saying what that movie is?
Wait, hold on.
Wait,
Can we get a
next week or
royal
this
in the chat?
weekend?
Oh, hold on. We need a royal. Someone
Oh
royal
boy,
This this weekend. This weekend, Kate.
this
this
weekend.
weekend. Okay, good.
Someone royal, for
Yep.
fuck's sake. Don't make me
Okay,
do it.
I'll do
There it is.
royal.
There we go.
Royal. Oh, okay, good. Uh, Lovely. The movie this week, ladies and gentlemen, and folks in chat, is a movie called The Car. It's a movie near
What?
and dear to my heart. I've been asking for this movie for more than a year. This weekend, which I believe is going to be a Saturday, November 6th, will finally be the day that we can watch it. I would recommend not watching the trailer because as Ben eats the arrow, um,
That's funny.
do not. I would recommend not watching the trailer because
Yes.
the trailer has what I feel is one of the best scenes in the movie. Why they put it in the trailer, I don't know. I think
Huh.
it ruins everything.
Huh.
So,
Wow.
uh, yeah, but
So all I know, I literally know nothing about this movie other than
great.
it's some it's an older movie and there's a car
Yes,
in it and you really wanted to
yep,
watch it for like 6 months. That's all I know.
Yes.
So I'm excited to go in completely blind and
great.
finally watch this movie. Very excited.
And
Yeah.
I'm so happy that this weekend is finally the weekend. And I will feel immensely terrible if this movie sucks, like
Mm.
in a real deep way. Because we watch some silly movies, but I
Stinkers.
feel like
We have.
everyone kind of likes
Yeah.
the stinker silly.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Hmm.
but I truly like this movie a lot, and
Okay.
I'm hoping everyone else does as well.
Very
Kate,
excited.
where do you think in the list this will go in our
In
rankings?
your
Where do
list
you
or
think?
my personal list?
Yeah. Our list.
In your
Ad list.
Probably near
Yeah.
the bottom. Probably
Mm.
near the bottom.
Near the bottom. Okay.
Okay.
However, I still think it's worth a watch because it's so
How
dumb.
about how yeah, how about on your list? Is it top 10 for you?
Oh boy. I don't have a list of favorite movies. I'm a watch it
Mm,
once and never watch it again kind of person.
Mm.
okay. Right.
I mean, I can tell you that I watched this twice, which is like big news for me to watch a movie more than once.
Mm,
Mm.
So
Okay.
there's that.
okay.
Um,
Cool.
I enjoy this movie.
I'm
Zombie Thief
excited.
likes this movie. Apparently, he has seen the car.
So we know
So
it's
there's
not
that.
like an A24 movie. Got it. If
Yeah,
Zombie
you
likes
can't
No.
make
it,
those
it's not like A24. Okay.
Um,
right.
and there is a sequel that I've never seen. The
Oh.
sequel looks like garbage.
Oh.
And it
I
takes
like
place
Truck.
like
garbage.
30 years after the first one.
The
So
truck.
there's that.
Oh.
Um,
The Winnebago.
so
All
yeah.
right. Yeah, I'm very
Also, can I
excited.
tell you
Kate.
a good? Can I tell you a very short story about my Halloween, real quick,
Yes.
since we're
Absolutely.
talking spooky?
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Um,
Mhm.
I, w- I wasn't here for Halloween, which was 2 days ago, and
Right.
some friendly neighbors, my cat sitter who was a friendly neighbor, put out my
Mhm.
huge thing of candy. I had a huge thing of candy and a smaller thing of toys for kids who cannot eat candy.
Mm-mm.
Um, and came back early because I was traveling. Came back early Monday morning to find the big bucket is gone from the
Mm.
porch, and the other bucket
Uh-oh.
was still there. So I asked my cat sitter. I asked my neighbor. No one knows what happened to this bucket. So
Oh no.
some kid out there in my neighborhood stole that big bucket
What?
of candy, and that's my Halloween story. And I hope that kid is having a great few days.
That's
Wow.
horrible, Kate.
Anyways, No,
I'm
I think
sorry,
it's
Kate.
funny. People are saying I'm talking too much in chat, so I'm gonna
No,
go. But
nope,
everyone should come
nope.
on Saturday
Who is
and watch
saying
this
this?
movie.
No one's saying that. No one's saying that.
A car.
It's a good thing.
We're watching the car.
They missed 3
We're
seconds.
watching the car.
You know. But
Sure.
yeah, we're watching
Kate,
the car. It's gonna
I,
be great.
I,
Okay.
I am very, very
And people
excited
shouldn't
about this
steal
movie.
candy. Great.
Yeah, don't steal candy.
Very much.
Don't be a butt face. Okay.
Yeah, don't be a butt face.
Yeah.
Give me the candy.
Yeah.
Give Ben the
Send it to Ben.
candy. Don't steal it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Kate.
Thanks, Kate.
All right. You're welcome. Goodbye. Have a good show. Bye.
Bye. Have a good one.
Kate
I'm
all
excited.
death.
I'm excited. Kate all day. Ben, do you watch anything good this weekend?
Yes. Oh, yes, I did. I watched um uh our movie, Mortuary Collection.
Me
The
too.
Mortuary Collection. Did you like it?
We'll talk about it later.
Oh, okay. I watched Three's Company. Yes, I
Of
did. I watched
course.
some more Parking Wars.
Okay.
I love that.
All right.
I watched The Lamb, or no, Lamb. It's
Lamb.
called Lamb.
Yes.
Speaking of A24.
I also
movies.
watched Lamb. What did you
Lamb.
think? Let's not do any spoilers.
Okay,
No
no spoilers.
spoilers. What did you
No.
think of this movie?
I'm very confused
Okay.
of how I feel about this movie. I
Okay.
think I liked it.
Okay.
I'm not sure. Can I ask you a question? There's no
Yes.
spoilers.
Yes.
Is there deeper meaning to this, or because you know me,
Mhm.
I I take movies very literally
Yes.
most of the time.
Mhm.
Am I wrong to take this very literally?
So, I thought the same thing. And I
Mhm.
thought this is hard to talk about without talking about
Mhm.
it. I thought the same
Right.
thing, and
Mhm.
upon research, I and reading what the director and the people
Mhm.
the people said, there is
Mhm.
somewhat deeper meaning. There is deeper meaning,
Okay.
but
Mhm.
yeah, I'll leave it there.
Yeah. Okay.
So yes, yes,
I
but
think I liked it a lot.
I didn't like I didn't. It wasn't like holy shit, this represents this and this like
Right.
it wasn't
Uh-huh.
like that. Like it's a pretty
Right.
straightforward movie. Like not a
Yeah.
ton of crazy, not a ton of crazy stuff happens. I mean, crazy stuff happens, but like it's not like it's hard to follow.
Mhm.
But yeah, there is deeper meaning to it. There's a great interview with the director, and she talks about all this stuff. You should read that. It's really good. That
Okay.
helped
I will.
clarify some
I will check
things.
it out.
Yeah,
I know.
I loved it.
Oh, I know one thing about this movie. I really want a lamb. I want to have my own lamb,
Yeah, the lambs were
like
really
as a
cute.
pet
It was really cute.
or as a
The
friend. Yeah.
like a real lamb or like a weird combo.
Both.
Okay.
Maybe. Maybe both. Yeah. I want both.
People saying
Is
you're a quiet boy. I turned
let me get closer to this mic. Hello?
I turned you up a little bit.
All right. People are talking about eating lamb. Guys, you wouldn't be
Oh,
talking about that if you watch this
Ada,
movie.
baby Ada.
Yeah. Yeah, it's an interesting movie. Interesting.
Yeah,
I
it's
liked it. I
I
think I
really
liked it.
liked it. I Robert. I really liked it. It is very weird.
Mhm. Mhm.
If you're a dumbhead like Zombie and you don't like A24 horror movies, which are like slow and
Come
this
on,
is not
you
an
got to
eight.
admit
Yeah.
sometimes they're a little up their own butt. Some of those movies.
And I don't I mean
A24.
I don't watch the non-horror A24s. Like I haven't seen fucking the one with the teenage girls and it's about fucking life and shit. I don't know. I'm talking about like the I'm talking like Good Time, and I'm talking all the Hereditary obviously, and
Right?
Midsummer
Yeah.
obviously, and The Lighthouse
Mhm.
obviously. Like those are like
Mhm.
Hold on, let me make sure you can hear it. That's what those are.
Yeah, that's good.
Pretentious
Okay.
piles of poo, says Zombie.
Dingus
Uh,
alert.
what, was the witch, the Vitch?
Hmm.
Was that A24?
Yes. The Witch
I'm
now. Yeah, go ahead. You go
yes.
first, Ben. You go first. You
I
go first. You go
I I
first.
I I I liked it. I liked the witch. I
Mm-hmm.
liked it a lot, but it was a little up its own butt.
Mm.
I will admit.
That
I
one's
will
for you.
admit that.
I don't. I need to That's the one that like I need to rewatch. I was not in the right headspace to watch that in the theater when I first saw it, so I need to sit down and rewatch it now that I know what it is. But I love The Lighthouse, and yeah, they're. I guess if you
Mhm.
want to call them pretentious, sure. But like,
Yeah.
who else is making horror movies like that?
No, not a whole lot of people. I mean,
Like,
I like the whole art house film thing.
mhm,
I do. I like it. I like it. But it's you have to be in the right mindset, like you said, for like
mhm,
the watching these movies,
mhm.
and you can't go in expecting like crazy horror slasher
Oh
things.
my god.
It's it's
Oh my
slow
god.
and
Look
what's
what
wrong?
Zombie just wrote. Look what he just wrote. I can't. Get the fuck
He's
out of here.
he's joking. Zombie's joking.
He's not joking. I don't think he's Zombie, are you joking? You can't be fucking serious. I like Rob Zombie and I like his movies. They're silly and they're fun,
Yes.
but get out of there. Okay, he's joking. Okay.
Yeah.
Woo! Man, I was about to literally murder
Woo.
Zombie.
What?
Yeah. Okay. I
You
liked it.
excited about the
Yeah.
monsters?
Yeah.
Speaking of Rob Zombie.
It's Rob Zombie and it's
Uh,
his wife. So who knows? Could be great. Could be the
yeah,
biggest piece of shit you've ever seen. He's like M. Night.
I think it would be a fun. I think it would be a fun piece of shit. You know,
Yes, I
those
agree.
type of movies, a
But
fun piece of shit.
he's not like this is not his movie. This is not his property, his IP, whatever. So
Right,
like
right,
he
right.
has masters he's gotta adhere to. So hopefully they keep him in line. You know.
No, yeah, but
Also,
I mean, like, he's a huge Munster fan. Like, it's like
he knows
that's
the thing.
that's his jam. That's his bread and butter. That's his bread and butter and a little bit of jam in there.
A little bit of
You know what I'm
jam.
talking about?
He also is a
Yeah.
big fan of his wife, and
Well, yeah.
she is not a fan of acting apparently because she's really bad at it. So I wish he would stop putting her in every single movie. She can be there. She doesn't
Yeah.
need to be the main character in every single movie. You know,
She was good in some of the stuff
the early ones,
that she was
but
in. Yeah.
everyone.
Yeah. No.
Anyways,
People have their muses, right? That's what they're called.
yeah, I
Jason
watched
Muses.
Jason Muses. I watched the movie that had someone's muse in it, but I'll get to that later.
Oh.
We watch anything else? Anything good? I have a bunch of stuff.
Let me think. I'm trying to think. Uh, yeah, we watched.
Mm-hmm.
I think I see how I said yes the last time. I said we were on episode 4 of uh the
Midnight
Midnight
Mass.
Mass. We just watched episode 4. We were on 3. Now we watched 4.
One a week.
It's good. It's good.
It's real
That
good.
show's good. I
It's real
like it.
good.
Yeah.
I'll show everybody when it gets here, but I somehow came across this guy on Instagram. I forget his name. I'll put that in the Discord later if someone reminds me. But he makes, I think I told you this. I don't know. He makes VHS copies of current movies and makes like retro box art for them. So like he's done Hereditary and
Cool.
Midsummer, and he makes like retro VHS art, and like it has like it's the actual movie or whatever. And
Wow.
he did a 3-pack for the first season of Midnight Mass, and it has 3 tapes, and the whole thing is in a wooden box, and it's meant to look like a confessional. So it has like the little door,
Wow.
and it is like the coolest fucking thing ever. And
That's cool.
they had They had a handful that sold out like immediately. I got the normal one, but then he had a couple that were signed by the director and his muse, Katie something or other,
Jason.
signed by them, and he drew a little cross. I was like, that would have been cool, but that's like at like it's I think at like $1,000 now or something crazy. Mike Flanagan,
Whoa.
yeah, it's crazy, but really cool. So when that comes, it'll be back there somewhere, and I'll show it off in the
Cool.
show and tell.
Um,
I love it.
he doesn't get in trouble for selling other people's
I don't know.
movies?
I have no idea,
How does
man.
that work?
I don't know.
Hmm.
It's a great question. Maybe they're blank and it's just a decorative thing.
Yeah.
I don't know. I
Just
don't
for
have a
decoration.
VHS.
That's it. That's all.
That's all, man.
You don't?
I don't have a VHS player. No. I would love one. I would collect
Folks,
VHS
look,
tapes if I had one.
folks,
Yeah.
folks out there,
Folks.
look at Gabe. Look at Gabe. He totally has a VHS
I don't.
player. Look at you. Yeah, you do.
I don't.
Yeah, you do.
I promise I don't. I don't even have the TV that could handle a VHS. What I want is one of the TVs that has the VHS built in. Because you know what I
Oh,
would
like the
do?
Hello Kitty ones.
Yeah, I literally want the Hello Kitty, or there's a Batman one. I want that. What I would do is I'd
Nice.
put it over here, I'd put
Yeah.
it right here in where this thing is,
Mhm.
and I just have like the show on it, like this show live, but on like that's the shit I want to do. I would do crazy shit with it. Yeah,
Do it. Get it.
they're expensive. They're weirdly expensive to
Really?
get a CRT, like a good one that
Huh.
actually works. I've looked.
Hmm.
I mean, I don't look all the time. It was made like a couple years ago, but you know, if anyone has one and you want
That would be
to
cool.
ship it for $1,000, yeah, I'd put like the CAD logo back there. I'd make cool like
Yeah.
videos and have them play on repeat. Like I'd do all kinds of shit, but no one wants to give me a
Yeah, do that.
CRTV. You know?
I'm sure you could find one. What about that like
Ah.
Facebook marketplace where all the old sell their things?
The old. It's where the old sell their things. Fuck Facebook, you know.
Yeah. Fuck
Speaking of Mike Flanagan and his wife, the lady who's
Mhm.
in the thing in all his shows, I watched a movie called Hypnotic, which is starring his wife,
Mm.
Kate Siegel,
Okay.
or Katie, not Katie Seagal, but Kate Siegel, I think her name is. It's about a woman who goes to a therapist, and it's not, no, I don't want to say it, but there's basically like a killer, and he's like using hypnotherapy to have people do stuff. Sounds cool, right? She's cool. She's always
Yeah.
in good stuff. It's a piece of shit movie.
Oh.
It sucks, and it's bad, and you shouldn't watch it. They do the cool thing where like it's not a whodunit, like you know who done it from the beginning. So like that's cool that you don't have to like, oh, is it going to be this guy or this guy?
Right.
Like no, you know who it is. He's part of it, and then you see it's more of them like fighting and figuring out.
Gotcha.
It's really stupid. I don't know if it's a really basic ass thriller, and I wouldn't watch it.
Zombie.
Hey, zombie. 9 months.
Yo.
Thank you. Yeah.
I forgot. I also watched the second episode of Chucky, the TV series.
Oh yeah.
Digging it. It's so cheesy and good, but
Easy
good
and
in
good.
like bad but good. You know what I mean?
Bad good.
Bad good. Yeah.
I like bad good.
And
That's our whole
and
shtick.
today I I almost finished Happy Death Day to You. I have like 15 minutes left on it.
Mm.
That's another one, bad but good. Some
Yeah.
really funny lines in it, funny montage sequences of death. It's funny. It's
I
good.
enjoyed the first one. I keep meaning to watch the
Yeah.
second one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I liked it.
Yeah.
I finally finished Bly Manor. Speaking of Mike
Oh,
Flanagan.
did you like it?
So everyone hates this show.
Mhm.
Everyone says it's worse than the first one. You hated it. You said it was the worst piece of shit you've ever seen.
Whoa, no. I didn't
Now
like it as much as I liked
yeah,
Haunting of Hill House.
yes. Last week I said, hey, I'm starting it. I was like 2 or 3 in, and I was like, I'm liking it so far. And you said you were curious what I would think at the end if I actually still liked
Mm-hmm.
it. I loved the whole series, Ben. I loved it from start to
What?
finish. You're right. I don't think it's
Wow.
as good as Hill House. It's not.
Right.
It's not as scary. It's just
Mm.
I thoroughly enjoyed the story, like the overarching story. I thoroughly enjoyed the world, and I had a good time. If you like, I can understand people watching Hill House and then immediately going into Blind Man and be like, this is not the same. Like it is the
Mm-hmm.
same, but it's just a less scary version. There's not as much, not even as many like jump scares and stuff. It's still really
Right.
creepy, but it's not the same level of horror. It's a different type of story. So I get it, but if you go into it knowing that, and maybe there's a little time between Hill House and Blind Manor, I think you'll enjoy it.
Yeah.
So I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I liked it. I hope they do more.
Maybe I'll give it another shot.
Probably won't.
Maybe I'll do that. Yeah, I will.
No, you won't.
Yeah, I
Dude,
will.
we're slacking. This Sunday.
Yeah.
This Sunday is fucking Dexter.
What? Get
We
out of
need
here. No, it's
we
not.
need to we need to get the set wrapped up, Ben. We need to do
All
Dexter
right,
Power
let's do
Hour.
it. Let's do it. Let's
We
do
gotta
it.
we gotta do that this weekend because we gotta review it.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Sunday.
Sunday. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm pretty sure. Dexter.
Double check.
Dexter. It's either this week or next week.
It's in December. Ugh.
Yeah, this week. Fuck yeah. So
Wow.
excited.
Wow.
Yeah, so I guess
Yeah.
every Tuesday on CAD we'll do a little mini review, a little mini wrap
Okay.
up, if you will. Get it?
Because he raps things. Because he's a rapper.
So we'll do that on CAD, and we'll do that. Anyone who wants to join can call in or talk about it. There will be spoilers. Maybe we'll do it at the end of the episode so that we can avoid spoilers if you want to just bounce.
Gotcha.
We'll figure it out, but
Okay.
for sure on Tuesdays we'll do it.
Okay.
I watched Dune. I finally watched Dune.
Oh, how was it?
Fucking amazing.
Really?
Amazing. I loved it. I love it so much. I'm thinking about reading the book.
No, no.
I probably won't.
You won't make it. You won't make it.
I know I won't. But I want more of it already. And I know it's everyone's gonna say it's good. I know the book is amazing, it's classic, all that shit. But like I love the world. Hey Matt. I loved everything about it. And I can't wait for part 2. Hey Cyrus. I can't wait for part 2. And apparently 3, maybe? I don't know.
Wow.
And apparently is there like an HBO show coming too? Like, are they going all in on Dune? Yeah, the sisterhood. Yeah. The Bene Gesserit. It's very much like Game of Thrones. I know Dune came first, so like I know. But it's very much in terms of Game of Thrones, watching that show, not having read the books, they throw so much information at you. And he doesn't like hold your hand. It's not like, they just throw out the names of people and places and characters and terms and religions and all of this shit, and they don't really explain it. Like they do not hold your hand through the movie. And I think that's really cool because that's what makes me like want to go back and read. Like I want to know his mom is something. I don't even remember their name, but his mom is some special thing. I'm like, I want to know who they are and like where do they come from and what's their deal. Like that's why I want to read the book. It feels like the story wise, it feels like Game of Thrones, whereas like movie wise, it feels like I felt the same at the end of that movie I did as I did when I watched the first Lord of the Rings, where it's like
Mm,
when that movie ended,
okay.
it ended on a cliffhanger, like literally,
Right.
and it was like, oh, this is a bigger story. Like this is not. I thought this movie was gonna wrap up, and then it just ended, and I was like, holy shit. This it felt just like that. Like, oh, this is like a really big story they're telling. It's obviously gonna be in multiple parts, so I'm excited. I want part 2 and 3, and I I I thoroughly enjoyed it. So
Are you gonna stick your hand in the Gom Jabbar,
go
whatever it's called?
pain. It sounded awful.
Yeah.
It sounded like it was very painful. I'm going. Chiki says she's going to a Game of Thrones convention. Is
Cool.
are the first like 2 days going to be good, and then the third day just sucks of the convention?
Oh.
Oh shit! Oh, I don't have a good emote for that. That didn't fit at all.
That's good.
Um, but yeah, I like Dune. I think you would like Dune too, Ben. I think you would enjoy it. It's
Yeah.
long.
No. Yeah.
It is long, but it flew
Mhm.
by for me. Like it's just it's the same
Really.
guy. It's Denis Villeneuve or whatever. I don't know how to say his name. Denny.
Mm.
He did like Blade Runner recently, which I fucking
Oh, I
loved.
didn't see that new Blade Runner.
He's
Didn't
just
see it.
the only thing I will say. The only thing I will say, and maybe
Okay.
it's for I don't know. I don't know. I feel like the CGI was kind of bad throughout.
Mm,
Maybe Robert can speak to that, but it felt not. It didn't like this should have been. It should have been Star Wars level. This looks visually like
hmm.
insane, and it didn't
Right.
really feel that way. It felt off, and maybe it's like everyone says. People are talking now. You need to see it in IMAX. You should like. I think I would have loved to see it in theaters, but obviously I'm not going to because I don't want to die. But maybe that's it. I don't know. And also the sound mixing is very Nolan-esque, and like the score is too loud and the characters are too low. And like I think it would have been cool in theaters, but at home on my TV, it's like, eh. Watch with subs on, even if it's you speak English. Watch with subs on. That helps a
Hmm.
lot.
Really?
So
Why? Because they talk fast?
no, it's just they talk fast. Well, they don't talk fast, but it's yeah, a lot of whispering, a lot of quiet talking, and just so many names and terms are getting thrown at your face all the time.
Gotcha. Okay.
And you just it helps. It usually helps me to have like Game of Thrones. I'd always watch with subs because it's like they're naming all
Right.
these places and terms and characters and
Mm.
my lords and my ladies, you know.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that was good. I liked it.
I'm gonna check it out. I do want to. I do want to watch Dune. And have you seen the original?
I
Maybe it's not
haven't
the original.
the first one.
The
I have not, but I want to
oh,
watch it. Now I really actually want to watch it.
there's also
So
a PC game, a Dune PC game. It's like a real time strategy
oh, I
thing.
hate it. Never.
You'll
Never gonna
love it.
touch it.
You'll love it. Great controls too.
I don't do that. It sounds like they don't have good controls. I watched it I mean, relatively. It's a couple years. I mean, it's like 4 years old or 5 years old. Is that newish? Robert, what did you think of
Wait,
the CGI?
Robert loved
What
it.
do you?
Robert
Matt
worked on the
says,
CGI for this
"Oh
movie.
shit." Matt says the original is cool, but it'll have spoilers. Mm.
Oh, right, because there's
Mm.
a part 2 to this, huh?
Robert says didn't think it looked bad at all. Maybe it was just me. Maybe I was just tired. I don't know.
Get
I
those
don't know.
tired eyes watching.
Yeah, I
You
didn't
gotta
drink
drink one of
my.
those
Yeah, I gotta finish it.
energies. How much is left in that can? What would you say?
Like right here.
Oh, that's more than usual, huh?
You know, it doesn't look bad at all. It's just like when you see the desert, the dune, and then you see a
Oh,
ship in the
spoilers.
distance. The ship kind of, I don't know. I feel like it looks weird. I don't know.
Hmm.
I don't know. Maybe it's just me. It didn't feel like Star Wars, where like you watch Star Wars, you watch Space Battles, it's like, oh, this looks like real, like this looks amazing. Modern day Star Wars. This didn't. feel that way, you know?
Mm.
Should you watch the original first? I have no idea. I never saw it. It's the same. It's not a remake or a reboot. It's its own thing. So I don't know. Hey, Reptex.
Hi, how's it going?
Did you watch it? You watch anything else? I have one more on my list.
I didn't watch anything else, but I did listen to the latest 50th episode of Is It Wet? Do you know the movie? Do you know the movie?
Waterworld.
Oh my god, it's
They
amazing.
finally did it. They finally did
Uh-huh.
it.
Uh-huh.
I haven't listened
Mhm.
yet. Is it amazing?
It's really good. Really,
Hell
really
yeah.
good.
Hell yeah, it
Definitely
is.
check it out.
Is it wet? You know what? You
But
can check it out right here. Is it wet?
oh,
There you go.
nice.
There it is.
Go check out Caitlin and Sophie's podcast. It's amazing.
It is.
So what was the last thing you watched?
The last thing I watched was very exciting to me. I watched Paranormal Activity Next of Kin, which I
What?
was equally as excited for this as I was for the new Saw movie, Spiral.
Which the new Saw movie was absolutely
It was great.
poop.
It was fun.
No,
So Paranormal
no,
Activity.
it wasn't.
No spoilers. It's
Okay.
it's a new story, so it has nothing to do with the old ones. And the it's do you remember when I showed screenshots of the movie and I'm like, this is not found footage because it looks so good, and I was
Yes,
really
yes,
upset.
you were very, very upset about that.
It is completely found footage and it looks like that, which is crazy. So they used, I don't know what cameras they used, but they filmed it like a real movie, but it's just it is found footage. So they just have really nice cameras. And that was
Okay.
like awesome. It was like really fucking cool to see a movie filmed. The story is they're filming a documentary. The main protagonist is following, like, trying to track her family down. She was given up for adoption when she was a baby. She tracks them down to this this Amish group of Amish people. This Amish people.
Spoilers.
It's in the fucking trailer, Ben.
Spoilers.
And they're Amish, and the Amish people are weird, whatever. And they're film.
Amish.
Take
You're
that, you fucking.
weird.
They're never gonna see this.
What if they're on
And
Rumspringa? They might.
that's true. And so yeah, she tracks down like her fucking distant cousin or whatever, and then they welcome them into the community and they film stuff, and then obviously things get weird and crazy. But they use modern, like, really, they don't do, it's not like Paranormal Activity where there's a stationary camera and you see the the different nights, and like it's very different. It's a pretty different style and feel from the original, which I love the original. I love the equation of how those movies are made. And this is not that, but this is really cool, and I enjoyed it. It's dumb for sure, but if you like found footage movies, just period, this is a great one. I really liked it. There's one part toward the end where the using the cinematic camera and getting cinematic shots while it's still being found footage absolutely doesn't make sense for what's happening in the scene. One shot that I was like, oh, you lost me with this. Like, it looks great, but there's no way this shot like physically exists in the scene. And if you watch it, I'll tell you. Like, if you DM me or something. Oh shit, he's back, everybody. But it's a great movie, really fun. They have like drones, and they work with like slow mo, and it's cool, and it's spooky.
Next of kin.
Next of kin. Next of skin. Yep, Don. Oh no, Don. Oh yes, Don. I don't know. Can you imagine being on Rumspringa and wasting it on Twitch? It's true. It's very true.
There's got to be some Amish people watching.
Yeah. They're at night.
What
They're
game?
hanging.
What game would they look up first to
Well,
watch?
it was funny in the movie. When they get to the house at first, a bunch of like teenage girls run up to them and like, "Do you have TikTok?" I was like, that's really weird that they probably heard about this somehow, but they don't actually have it. So
Right.
I would guess Fortnite. It'd probably be Fortnite or something. Farming simulator. It's the most boring thing you could possibly play. It's just your life.
Raising a barn.
Oh God.
2021. Barn raising.
So
um.
yeah, I enjoyed the movie,
Oh
and
yeah.
you don't have to have a connection to any. You don't have to have seen any of the other ones. This is a completely new storyline, so
Cool.
you can go into it
Cool.
blind if you want.
Gotcha.
All right,
Is that's it for what we watched? Let's get into
that's it.
some news.
Let's get into some news. So, Dark Horse Comics or Dark Horse Direct is
Yes.
releasing this statue of Ash from the Evil Dead, and it is fucking
Wow, that's
beautiful.
really cool.
I love the style. It looks kind of cartoony, and
Mm-hmm.
is just the coolest thing in the world.
Ooh.
Has what's her face?
Just goes. I swallow your soul. I swallow your soul.
I love this. This is so cool. Look at that. It's awesome.
Ooh,
This is for
that's
this is
really
up for
cool.
now. Pre-order for a nice $200,
Yikes.
and it'll be shipping in July to October of next year, somewhere in that range. So, good luck with that. Where is this? I want to talk about this thing, but I need to find. Oh, so this is really fucking cool. AMC, the theaters, which everyone should go to and spend all your money on. Go to AMC and spend money, please. They are releasing this amazing popcorn container for the new movie.
Get out of town. That's an Ecto-1.
It is, Ben, from Ghostbusters.
What?
So this is really fucking cool.
You
I just think it's
you
awesome.
you put
Probably
popcorn in
shitty.
there? Okay.
Yeah, he goes.
I
Nope, it opens right here.
Okay, so let me tell you a little story about the Ecto-1. I used to when I was a kid, I get action figures. Not a whole lot.
Mhm.
What was that
Fine,
noise?
nothing. It's fine.
And the two vehicles, I never got the hideouts, never got
Hmm.
any of those, or the like Castle Grayskull, never got that. I got two vehicles. I got the Thundercats vehicle. I
Hmm.
don't know what it was called. And I got an Ecto-1.
Hmm.
Ecto-1 was cool because it came with a little ghost, and then like this little trapper thing that you could like you hook onto the ghost and you can drive around with it. I took my sister had a hamster, put
Hmm.
that hamster in there, drove the hamster around in the Ecto-1. It was awesome.
That
That's
is pretty
that's
awesome.
the that's the end of the story.
That is pretty awesome.
Yeah.
The thing I showed, I don't know. Oh no, that's it. That's definitely it. It has lights,
Hey
Ben.
Simbi.
Hey
Hi
Simbi, it
Terry.
has lights, dude. I'm getting this thing for sure. This is the coolest
You
thing
gonna
I've
put
ever
popcorn
seen.
in there?
I'm gonna put all
Does it
kinds of
come
shit
with
in
the
there.
popcorn?
You probably not inside the box. You probably have to go to the front and get popcorn there, and then they fill it up. Yeah.
Lame.
Well, I mean, it'd be
It should
gross.
come with the kernels. It should come with the kernels,
Yeah.
and somehow it heats it up, and then it pops the popcorn for you.
That would be cool. I don't, or
Does
just get it there. You know,
do the wheels move? Can you use this as a toy after?
I don't know. Probably not, because that I think no.
Yes.
Cheeky, I think it's like $30, $35, something like
What?
that. Yeah,
Cool.
I'm getting one for sure. It's going back there. I'll risk life to get that thing.
Bust Busting makes me feel good. Are you excited about the new Ghostbusters?
I am. I'm
Yeah.
cautiously lowered my expectations to as low
Yeah.
as they could go, but I'm
Yeah.
cautiously excited for it. I hope it's going to
No.
be good. But if it's not, it's cool. We got
Yeah.
the two good ones.
Well, one good one. But let me ask.
Mhm.
I mean, I'm not a big fan of that second one. You know that. You
I
know that
know.
I don't
I
like that
like
one
it. I
that
enjoy it.
much.
It's still great, but you know,
It's
it's
all
if,
it's all right. It's all right. But would you want to see a Ghostbusters with those old fogies, as they
uh
say?
no, and
Well, I'm
that's why I think this one is going to be cool cuz
yeah,
there will be they will be
yeah,
sprinkled in, and it's not, I don't
right,
want to,
right,
Egon's dead, so you can't do it.
right. Rest in
Period.
peace. Yeah,
You can't do it. He's dead. So I want you to pepper them in or sprinkle them
right.
in very
Hmm.
sparingly. I like, hey, we need advice, and they cut to the university, and they answers the
Hmm.
phone's like, hey, this is what I would do. Boom. That's it. That's all I want.
Right.
Just keep
Yeah.
them in there, but don't have them suit up. They don't need to suit up. All right.
Tiki, make Egon a ghost.
Maybe. A couple years ago, they would have done that for sure. Now, no way.
Yeah.
But they, a
Yeah.
couple years ago, if this movie got made like a few years ago, it would have happened. Are you a fan of the Terminator 2 arcade machine from back in the day
Hell yes. With the guns.
with the guns? Well, Ben, you could own your
Yeah.
own. They're making them available to own at your own house. Coming soon for only $700.
Fuck that. That's
You
a lot
can't.
of money.
You can't. Oh, there it is. But it has the guns. It has all the art. Look at this thing.
Weren't they red and blue? I don't remember. I thought they were just black
This one's red and
guns.
blue. It's a little smaller,
Oh.
obviously, a little bit,
Oh, they're
but still.
detachable.
Hmm.
That's
Um.
pretty cool.
Yeah, this thing's awesome. We need to expense this somehow, and then
That
let
is
this,
really
and then just
cool.
let me have it. So
Now, they didn't soup it up or anything. It's the same game, right?
I think so.
Okay.
Probably. Oh, here's a video. Yeah.
Remember this? Remember,
Look at that.
guys?
Oh my god. So good. I
That
miss
is pretty cool.
arcades. I miss
Yeah.
arcades.
Oh, Don
Um,
says he had the Aerosmith game on Super Nintendo. That was a piece of shit, especially on
I
Super
never played
Nintendo.
that. Hey, Senpai.
Rev
Welcome.
Revolution X. Hey, Senpai, Captain.
Evolution X.
Yeah, it was. I think it's by the same guys that
Hmm.
made the T2 cabinet,
Hmm.
which was Acclaim. I think it was bad. Actually, could you look this up real quick? Uh, Type in Joe Perry Revolution X outtakes, maybe. I don't know. Just Captain. Thank you. Joe Perry Revolution X dialogue. It's like it. They asked this guy to record dialogue when he was like super pissed off and had to leave.
If you're watching this, then they've taken over. It's up to you now. Find our car and stop the new
There's
order.
there's video of it. There's video. I'll find it. I'll put it in the Discord. It he just looks so just down. Like, why are you handing me this? I don't want any part of the stupid video game. Get this out of my face. Yeah, I'll do it. How much am I getting paid? A lot? Okay, cool. It's really bad. Or you're muted. I can't hear you.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I've never played
Yeah.
this. This looks
Yeah, it's bad.
looks
You
looks really
throw
weird.
CDs at people.
Hell
Like
yeah,
that's your
you do.
grenades.
Awesome.
CDs nuts.
CD's nuts. Hey. Um. So yeah, we need to buy the Terminator thing, and like
Yes.
we could, like, it's totally fine. We could store it here. Like, it's not a big deal.
Hmm.
Like, I know it's big. We
Okay.
can store it at my house. Just why don't we get it as a
How
company?
about
I'll store it here, and then I'll
okay.
just keep it for a
I'll take
while.
the guns. You detach the guns? Nick
No,
wants to know how
actually,
tall
I
is it?
think it's tallish.
Hmm.
I closed the article, and there's no technology to open it again.
Fuck. Web browsers are
I'm gonna
garbage
say
these
5
days.
foot 2. I'm gonna say 5 foot
Okay.
6. So
Okay.
tiny.
Mm.
5 Monsters High. This is really cool. I should have done this with the Ghostbusters story, but Hasbro is selling a replica of the Egon's proton pack from the movie,
Wow.
and it is
That's
beautiful.
cool.
It's like the nicest one that's ever been made.
Wow.
Only $400,
Oof.
and it comes with slime.
What? You could put
Yeah,
slime on it?
yeah.
Wow.
So you know,
You go to comic book conventions a lot, right? Or
I
used to.
didn't. I
'Cause
did in the before times. Yeah.
every single one I've been to, there's been a pack of Ghostbusters, and
Yes.
it's almost like the stormtroopers. Like there's
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
like a group of them, and like, oh yeah, we're your local Ghostbusters.
Mm-hmm. Every single one.
What?
Always. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's really weird. It's almost weirder than the stormtrooper thing. I forget the name of them,
yeah, I
but
think so.
yeah, there's always at the bigger ones. There's usually an Ecto one. I'm pretty sure I've seen the same
Hmm.
Ecto one at like 10 times at different conventions. It just travels
Wow.
around, and there's always a group of people, and they're always. I don't know what they do. Like I don't know what their point. Like they don't sell
Uh,
anything.
yeah,
The bus
they
ghosts.
bust ghosts.
It's true. You're right. You're right. They do.
Duh.
Um, the only one that I remember like thoroughly is they had a little tiny Chihuahua at one, and he had his own little tiny his little Ghostbusters costume.
Oh my
Adorable.
goodness.
I have a picture of it. I'll try and find it, but adorable. Let me see.
Jeez.
Let me write a note. Ghost. Oh shit. Ghost puppy. Okay. I made a note.
You'll never understand what that means
Oh,
when
I
you see
always
that.
know my notes. They build their own
Ghost puppy.
packs and prop. Yeah, but like, why are they there to just take pictures?
Well,
Like, that's fine.
yeah. Why are
But
the
also,
stormtroopers there?
I don't
Take
know.
pictures.
But why do they have booths? Why do they need booths?
I think you mean
Yeah.
booze. S- booths.
um. Oh, this kind of goes into something else I've watched. I haven't finished it yet, but Zack Snyder's Army of the Dead sequel is called Planet of the Dead. So the virus,
Oh.
much like our world, has spread. So
Mm,
that's cool.
scary.
But
Still haven't seen that one.
I did start watching the spin-off Army of Thieves, which is about
Mm,
the safecracker from Army of the Dead. And I think I have like 30 minutes left. I'm
mm-hmm.
enjoying it. It's
He likes it, folks.
really fun. I don't know
Yeah.
if it's better than the
Sucking on a chili dog, sucking on a chili dog.
as
Sucking on a
soon
chili dog, sucking on a chili dog.
as soon as I saw his name, I was like, it's happening. I knew it. Yeah, it's I don't know if it's good, but it's fun.
Right.
If you had fun with the first one and you weren't a butthole about it, you'll like this one. So
I gotta fix something. Hold on.
full review next week, but it's fun.
On Army of Thieves. Is that
Army
what
of
it's called?
Thieves. Snyder has nothing to do with this movie other than he created the universe. He didn't direct it or write
Oh,
it.
so he
It's a
handed it
spin-off.
off to someone.
Well, no, the sequel he'll do, but
Okay.
this movie he didn't. Dog in Discord. Dog is in the Discord.
Oh, maybe Cyrus took a photo of the puppy.
This is not the
The
dog
Ghostbuster
I
puppy.
saw.
Oh my goodness! Stop it.
It might be the dog I saw, actually. It's very close. It
Goodness.
might be the dog I saw, actually. I don't know. I need to look. It's been a long time. It wasn't a great trip.
Beauty.
This is the last piece of news, and this is very exciting for me, personally.
Okay.
I posted this in the Discord earlier, but we're getting Boondock Saints 3.
What?
Are you a fan of these movies, Ben?
I've seen the first one. I have not seen the second one.
Yeah. The second one came
But I
out
did like.
several years
Yes.
after the first one.
Okay.
I don't remember much of it. I remember I saw it with my friend who was also a huge fan. I remember we had fun at the time, and we said we loved it then. I do need to rewatch it. I want to rewatch both of them obviously before this comes out. But I remember liking it. But the first one is fucking like perfect.
Yeah.
So, and I never thought after Norman Reedus was on Walking Dead, I was like, we're never gonna get the third one. He's too big. But him and Sean Patrick Flannery have been the ones like keeping hope alive, and they're like pitching the studios, and so it's happening.
Wow.
And I'm very, very excited. Hopefully, it happens like soon and not in like 10 years. So many quotable lines. Yeah, catch you on the flip side, or whatever he says. I don't know. Robert says you should check out the documentary Overnight. Is it about
Is that about the
Boondock Saints?
Boondocks?
You know, when I was younger, I just Googled overnight. What a stupid idiot I am. Okay. All right, yeah, I'll take a look at this.
Okay.
Oof. Robert, Harvey Weinstein's in this documentary? Wow, what?
Oh.
Why would you come in here? You support him? You support Robert
no.
Schmarbert supports.
Stop
Wow. That's crazy. Crazy that
Don't do
Robert
that.
supports.
No.
Hashtag Robert Schmarbert Weinstein. What was I saying? I forgot. I totally forgot.
I don't remember.
I lost it. Something about Weinstein. Oh, I met no, this is not what I was gonna say, but I met the guy who plays Rocco and Sean Patrick Flannery at a convention once. I
Cool.
met them and I took pictures with them, and I didn't meet Norman because I was too scared. And also he's really expensive.
Why?
And his line was like, it was really sad because they were there together. They were promoting like, hey, the Boondock Saints are here. And like those two guys' lines were empty. And Norman Reedus's was just a mile long because obviously Walking Dead. And I was like, fuck. So we went there and we talked to them for a few minutes, and that was really cool. But
That's cool.
I have pictures with that too. But that I won't post because I look like a butthole. Yeah.
Did you get anything signed?
I did. I had for the longest time I had a rosary, like a replica from the movie, and I had them sign that.
Wow.
I have that in my
Cool.
closet. Right? Yeah, no, it's in my closet. I could take a picture of that too. Rosary. Oh shit, I'm typing that in the chat. Rosary Rosary Saint. Oh, I know what I was gonna say. When
Yeah.
when I first got into Boondock Saints and I first watched the first one,
Mhm.
I saw that there was a cartoon called The Boondocks or Boondocks. And I was like, holy shit, they made a cartoon about it. I can't wait. And I started watching it, and it's not about the Boondock Saints. I was very upset, and I never watched it. I know it's like a really popular, well-received cartoon. I need to watch it, I know. But I was just upset that it wasn't the Boondock Saints. So,
yeah.
That's what I was going to say.
Yeah.
That's it. That's it for the news.
That's it for the news. Let's get
That's it,
into
that's
our
all.
movie.
That's it, and that's all, man. Oh shit, I didn't pull up the movie.
That's all.
Yeah, we watched the Mortuary collection. Another recommendation from Robert Schmarbert. His first one went over very well, so we decided to have him back. What did you think? Top level.
I liked this a lot.
Me too.
This was cool. This was really cool.
Yeah,
I
really liked it.
A collection of short sort of things that lead into a bigger thing.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of thing.
Yep.
And it was good. And that thing was good.
Short things that lead into big things. So I'm a big fan of that.
Yep.
Dr. Giggles,
Robert
yes.
Says, don't forget Giggles.
It's true. It's true. How could I forget? Shit, that's not the one I wanted.
Wrong movie.
I'm gonna try one more time. You think I'm gonna get it?
Yes.
Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. Ooh,
Baby. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. Ooh,
That's not it.
baby. Ooh, baby.
One more.
Ooh, baby.
Last one, I promise. Last one. Here we go. Shit.
One more. One more. You can do
Okay.
it.
All right. This will be
Back
it
to
for
giggles.
sure. For sure, this will be him laughing.
Nope.
I mean, odds are it's the next one. I don't have many laughing ones, so should be it. There it is.
Yeah, there it
There it is.
is.
So yeah, Mortuary Collection. I I liked it. I thought it was really cool.
Yeah.
Very
Yeah.
it reminds me of Robert described it as like adult version of like fucking what's it called? The fucking
Goosebumps.
Goosebumps, thank you. Like an adult
Yeah.
version of Goosebumps. It does have that like Goosebumps. It also reminded me of Lemony Snicket, just the way it's shot and filmed and color corrected and all that shit.
Yeah.
But it's like really fucked up and violent and
Yeah.
dark and amazing. So I liked it. Number one.
What was your favorite story out of all of the collections?
Wow. So now we're getting into spoiler territory, obviously. If you haven't seen it, get the fuck
Yeah.
out of here.
Well, I mean, you could just say
I
you don't have to say what.
this is I really like this one. It's also the saddest one, but the guy with the one with his wife. That was just the guy with the wife who's not
Yeah.
feeling good. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
that one was like so just like falling down a ladder. It just got worse and worse and worse and worse. And
Yeah.
I thought that was amazing. The last one too, with the kid, with the big twist with the lady, that was cool. But yeah, the guy with the wife was like kind of heart wrenching, and then almost got comically bad. Just how things got.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, what was yours?
To be honest, I really, really liked the the bathroom cabinet mirror thing.
That was
Just like
cool
it was
too.
so quick and so cool, and you were like, "What the fuck is going on?"
Yeah,
And then boom,
done.
awesomeness. Yeah, it was
Yeah,
cool.
that was a cool one to start on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, I'm trying to get the movie pulled up, but obviously it's not working again. So that's fun.
Well, it was on Shutter,
That's
right? We watched it
Oh
on
yeah. Oh, I forgot about that.
Shutter.
Good
Yeah.
old Shutter.
Yeah. Clancy
Um,
Brown is in this
oh
movie.
God, so good.
What a good job that man does in this movie.
He's so good in everything he does.
Did you think that his makeup was a little weird?
Yes, it looked like it reminded me of how the actors look in Midnight Mass, where it's like, oh, this looks bad. And it looks
Mm-hmm.
not bad, but it looks like he's going to be de-aged at some point. So I thought something was going to happen and he was going to like turn young. Because that's how it doesn't look super realistic.
Right. Yeah.
But that didn't happen. So it's meant to just look old, I
Okay.
guess.
Okay. I don't want you to tell me if this is true or not, but when watching Midnight Mass, so like I'm
Mm,
seeing like the guy who plays Elliot, I
mm,
forget his name.
mm,
Uh he's in old man makeup, right?
mm,
He's and I'm like I was telling Naomi, I was like, he's in old man makeup. That means he's gonna get younger. We're gonna see him get young. Don't tell me if he does. But
mm.
so far he hasn't.
I'm
And I'm
not going to
like,
say anything.
well, I was like,
I mean,
well, couldn't
you
they
just,
just hire an old person instead?
nope.
But
He likes to
I'm
work.
guessing. Oh,
He likes the Mike Flanagan likes to work with the same group of people, and I really like that.
yeah, I know.
Very American
It's
Horror
cool.
Story.
Yes,
I'm not going to say anything.
yeah.
All I'm going to say is
Mhm.
you're only on episode 4.
Right, yeah. No, I see where it's going, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna happen. But I don't
A
know.
slow burn of a show. Slow burn.
Yeah.
Much
Okay.
like,
Okay.
much unlike the Mortuary
Mm.
Collection.
What? The movie we watched this week?
So we
Last
open
week?
on a small Asian boy riding a
Mhm.
bike through a neighborhood. Robert,
Yes.
he did not like this actor. Okay, I'm just gonna put that out there. So Robert doesn't like Asian kids. He also supports Harvey Weinstein. I don't. That's just the information. That's the information that I was dealt. I'm just reporting it. Don't shoot the messenger. Okay.
No.
Just hashtag Robert hates Asian boys and likes Harvey Weinstein. That's all I'm saying. Okay.
What? No.
We should get that trending on
No.
Twitter real quick.
No.
Yeah, so we open on this creepy house, and the little kid goes up to take a picture, I think, which is pretty cool. Opens the little mail crack, which I always thought was cool, but also kind of creepy. I would never want one of those because people just go look it up.
Mm.
And then yeah, we meet Clancy Brown, Tom Clancy Brown, and he runs away. He runs away. Yeah, Tom Clancy.
And then he's like, "Hey, you left your camera."
Mm-hmm. And he just leaves his camera. There's the makeup that we're discussing.
Yeah,
He calls him a creepo.
You know, he is.
But then we cut to him, and he's a normal dude. He's doing a funeral. This is a funeral home, and he's what would be the word? Presiding over a funeral. He's doing a funeral.
I think he's giving like a
giving a funeral
sermon thing.
Sermon.
Something?
Doing a sermon. I don't know, but he does that, and then they all leave. It's a little kid. It's a little child's coffin, and then this girl walks in, officiating. Thank you. I believe her name is Jen. Is this Jen or is this Emma?
I don't remember.
I think it's Jen. I'm pretty sure it's Jen. Anyways, she comes in eulogizing, funeralizing.
That's a good one, Don. Funeralizing.
She comes in and he thinks that she's there for the funeral, and she's like, "No, I saw a sign out front.
Help wanted.
Asking for a help wanted sign. Can I get a job?" And he's like, "Well, we work in a funeral home. I do a lot of funeralizing. Are you sure you're up for the task?" And she's like, he's like, "Most people can't handle it." And she's like, "I'm not most people." And then he's like, "Cool. Well, I'm going to tell you some stories from my mortuary collection." And she's like,
very anticlimactic.
I mean, it's the title of the movie. He doesn't say it, but I wish he did. Yeah.
You gotta say it more. You gotta say it more like booming.
Okay. Hold on. Oh shit.
Boom it.
Here we go. I'm gonna show you some. No, hold on. Let me restart. Let me tell you some stories from my.
Start over.
Okay. Start over.
Yes.
Okay. Shit. Okay. Hey, Jen. Let me tell you some stories from my mortuary collection.
I don't. It's just the volume gets lower when you do it.
It gets
feels
lower?
like it should get. Yeah. It's almost like you're talking into like a
sock
can,
like a blanket. Okay, here we go.
Yeah,
Jen,
it's cool. But it's not loud.
Let me try again. Let me tell you some stories from my mortuary collection.
Yeah.
Better.
Okay. Yeah.
Is it better? Okay.
Yeah, that's better.
So we start with the first story, and
you're still echoing.
What's that?
You got it on. You still have it on.
Oh, okay. Sorry about that.
There you go.
We start with the first story, and it's this lady in a bathroom.
Yeah.
And she's not going pee pee or poo poo. That's for sure. And there's a guy at the door. And he's like, "Hey, I didn't scare you off, huh, Annie?" And she's like, "No, I just got to go pee pee." And then he's like, "Okay, I'll meet you outside on the veranda." And she goes and sits down on the toilet, and then moves like this weird thing that's next to the toilet, and starts taking out like wallets and watches, and she's just robbing these people blind, just robbing them.
Yeah.
And I think she smokes a cigarette too. I don't know. Looks real cool. And the mirror, I believe, is open a little bit, and she closes it, or like it closes itself, I think. and she's trying to open it, and there's just a struggle with this mirror.
Yeah,
So,
it's like she's trying to open it really hard and it's not working, and then she finally does.
and it's full of
And what
weird,
does she see?
slimy
Monster
things.
tentacles.
And now she really
And
wants
then
to
she
close it.
right. Yeah.
She finally closes it, and she starts to walk away, and she's being very, very quiet. And then she steps
Right.
on something. I forget what she steps on. She goes for the
Yeah, something
door,
makes a loud noise. Oh
but the
my
tentacle
god, look at this.
grabs her, and just, nope, you can't stop the tentacle monster. And she goes, oh, she's
But
fine. She'll
this
just slin.
Oh
And
no,
then,
no she's not, Gabe. No, she's not, because
nah,
this
she's
thing
fine.
fucking breaks
Uh,
her back.
uh,
Oh.
and then just pulls her in. And that's
Yikes.
how we start the collection of Mortuary files. And it was
That's
really
the
cool.
best one.
And then, then now we cut back to these two talking. Oh no, maybe it is Emma. She looks more like Emma. Oh no, maybe it's Sam. Fuck, I don't know this person's name. All these women look the same. Katie? I don't know.
I don't know.
So this kind of also sets up how the story is going to be told. It's them two talking about the job and stuff, and he's telling her all of these stories. One thing I do really like is that they don't just sit in one room. Like, they start in his office, and then he's showing her the job and her duties. Duties. And he's showing her around, and then when they get to a different location, then they tell another story. I really like that. That was cool.
Right. Yeah.
So she signs a contract, and then he starts walking her through the funeral home.
Mm-hmm.
And then we get to the second story, which is of this Walter Jr. wannabe motherfucker. And this very handsome guy, and he's talking about like sexual freedom and equality and the patriarchy and gotta wear condoms and all that shit. And it's not really clear what time this is. Another thing I really like about this movie, you don't know where anything takes place, what time. So this seems very like what, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s?
Yeah.
90s, thousands.
I would say 70s if he's talking about like
Free love and
well, yeah, but like it's also
seems kind of
it's very
60s.
confusing.
I like
but
that.
then it also seems modern too. There's like hints of it. I don't know.
And I think that's on purpose. I think that's
Mhm.
purposeful, and I like that. Almost all of the stories, except for like the last one, are very. You don't really know where it takes place. I might be in the minority here. Hold on, let me get a picture of this fucker's face. Where is this guy? Where is this guy? So he's talking to his friends, and he's basically like everything he said about compassion and love and all this shit is bullshit. He's just doing that to see which girls he can have sex with. His friend Connor, this guy right here. Oh, you can't see my mouse. This guy with the voice. I love this guy.
Yeah.
Did everyone hate him?
He was very annoying.
I think he's got a great voice. He should be. He needs to do like voice work if he's not already. Let me check. He's probably like the biggest.
Play a little bit of his voice. He's very nerd. He plays a nerd.
To have sex with you hopeless jerks at the party tonight.
And what? The girls who take the condoms are the ones who want to party.
Yeah, very like nasally, and he does do some voiceover work. Yikes.
Like for nerds.
He's in Captain Underpants. Yeah, he's done a lot of voice work. Yeah, he's a nerd. Yeah, so that's that story, and then he meets this girl who's walking around, and she's very pretty, and they hit it off, and he gives her a condom, or the nerd gives her a condom. I don't know, it's weird. And he's like, "Hey, we're having this party later. You should come." And she's like, "Maybe I will." And then as she's walking away, we pan over, and there's this wall of like missing posters of young men at this college who are missing. We're at the party now, and everyone's getting hot and horny. And this dude, Jake, is walking around, and he sees the girl from earlier, and she right off the bat's like, "Hey, let's go upstairs and get naughty." Straight
You know
up
what that
naughty.
means?
Can I do it?
Sex. Yeah, oh yeah.
Sex.
Sex.
Sex. Did someone sneeze? Did you
Me?
sneeze?
No,
You said
no.
sex
I
and it was
said
like,
sex.
I heard it like I swear to
Sex.
God, someone sneezed.
Oh, look
So yeah,
behind you.
no, it's not funny. Um, she drops the watch she stole. Sorry, Kate. Cheeky, I didn't see it. Yeah, the earlier, whatever. So yeah,
Oh,
they're
right.
about to
That's
have
the one.
sex, and she pulls out a condom, and even though he's preaching all this bullshit, he doesn't want to wear it, so he shoots it away, and then they have sex for like 12 hours, and somehow she doesn't notice that he's not wearing a condom.
Yeah, that was a little weird.
It's a very long session. Obviously, not for someone like me. You know,
Oh,
12 hours, nothing. But for this guy, it's long, and for other people, it's long too. But definitely not me. And he wakes up the next morning, and he looks down at his crotch, and the other nerd comes and's like, "Hey, did you wear a condom? Your thing looks weird." And he looks down, and all these weird like bumps and shit around his crotch.
your
It's disgusting.
thing looks weird.
Yeah, yeah. His thing looks weird. He goes to see a doctor, and the doctor has his charts, all his file, and is like this. He's like, that's weird. Puts it down. He's like, why is it weird? He's like, don't worry about it. Must be a mistake. And then he listens with his little heartbeat thing, and he gets all freaked out. And he's like, I need to go. This is weird. And then the doctor leaves the room, and then Jake looks at the file, and it zooms in on the thing, and it says pregnant. And he's like, what? This is what he was. You know? And then he starts getting all crazy, and he looks down at his belly, and his belly starts growing. And he's like, holy shit, I'm preggers. This is crazy,
Oh
and I'm a
no.
dude. What's going on here? And then there's a whole scene where his fraternity brothers like hoist him up in a chair to put a thing on the wall because he had sex with 70 something women,
Right.
something like
Something
that.
that-
What, such a low number, right, Ben?
Crazy.
And he gets up on there. He gets up on there, and then what comes out of him?
His water broke.
Is it because it's like straight up like goopy? It's not.
Yep.
Is that what it is? Is it just straight up like
Goop.
slime? Because it looks like he diarrheaed all over them. Something happened, and it's disgusting.
Why don't we play it?
Should we?
Can we play it?
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
I guess we could play it. Sure.
It's just goop. It's just straight up gooping on people.
You never goop on someone?
We should suggest this to Is It Wet? The podcast.
This would be a
I think
great
they
movie.
like this
I think they would too. I think they would. Somehow he tracks down the girl. I don't remember exactly how, but he tracks her down, goes there, and her parents are like, they look down and see she's pregnant, and they're like, ugh, not again. They take him into the house, and he gets on the table, and you can see his big fat belly. It's disgusting. And she comes in. She's like, oh, well, I thought you wore a condom. And she's all like playing all cute and shit. And the parents are like, well, that sucks for you. We're going to have to give birth to this thing. And he's like, wait a second. Where does it come out? How do I give birth? And she's like, it's going out the same way it came in or something like that.
I think she goes, where do you think? Or something.
Basically,
Something
it's
like that,
it's his penis. It's going to be birthed out of his penis. And then they show the baby exploding out of his penis. And it is awesome.
Why don't we show that clip? Why don't we play that clip?
I don't think we can. Here's the aftermath. Here's the aftermath of his penis exploding.
That's amazing.
And that's it. And then she takes the baby She takes the baby upstairs, and there's like an attic full of cribs, that are all just weird babies. Because this girl was just fucking everybody and they're having babies, and now there's just dead bodies everywhere. Now we
Ricky
cut
D said,
back.
"Worst kidney stone ever."
Yeah.
Yeah,
Seriously.
big time.
We cut back to the two talking, Clancy Brown and Jen or Sam or Emma or Katie. I don't know which one it is. And they're talking, and now they're going down to the basement, I believe. Yeah, and now we get to the next. Yeah, they're in the. I think they're in the not the autopsy room, but the prep room where they like drain all the fluids and
Yeah,
burn through the
the
witches and
morgue.
stuff.
Is that a
The
morgue?
the morgue.
Maybe. I don't know.
And we get to the next story, which is this is the one that I said was my favorite because I thoroughly enjoyed it. So this is we see a wedding between a bearded guy and a lady, and everything's
Now,
great.
can I stop you for a second? Um, uh,
Absolutely.
there, the characters in each story come back, right?
Hmm.
There's that doctor is always a doctor, or maybe he's not
Hmm.
always a doctor, but he's in other stories. Okay, I
Yeah.
just wasn't I wasn't going crazy as I was watching this.
No, it definitely happens a couple times, and
And
that
the crowd
yeah.
in the where we see the beginning where there's that baby coffin, a lot of the people in the crowd are from the stories. Okay,
Hmm.
just making sure. Just
Yep.
making sure.
So they have a wedding and they're in love, and then things go bad, and she gets really sick, and we don't exactly know what she has, but she's kind of in a coma like state. Like
Hmm.
she's just kind of a,
Yeah,
I don't want to say a vegetable, but kind of a vegetable,
you could say vegetative state.
vegetative
I
state.
think that's a
She's a
prop.
veggie,
I
straight up
think that's a
veggie.
prop. I think that's a proper term. Vegetative
She's in a
state.
coma.
I'm serious.
And she's dying,
Yeah.
and she's dying. And the doctor comes and he's like, "Oh, she's doing great." And he's like, "What do you mean she's doing great? She's getting better?" And she's like, "Well, no, but she's not getting worse." So there's that.
Mm.
And then yeah, so this is the heartbreaking part where he makes all these really beautiful meals, and then he has to blend them up because they're
Yeah. She has
they're
to get it from like
she
a
has to,
tube. Or
yeah.
no. Yeah. It's got to be liquefied.
Cyrus Black put a picture in the Discord, and I think he thought
Oh,
I said
ghost dog.
Don. I think he thought I said Don and not Robert because we ended up with this.
Oh God.
Oh, Robert. Oh, shit. Robert's the weirdo who hangs out with Harvey Weinstein, not Don. Don would never. But Robert would for sure hang out with him and does daily.
Oh, he doesn't.
Yeah, so we see this we see this marriage, and it's very sad because they were happy once, you know. The doctor, this dude is like in financial ruin, if you will, and because he has to stay home and take care of her, and he has no money, and it's real bad. And the doctor is like, "Well, here I'm gonna give you some painkillers for her, but just make sure she doesn't take more than 2 in 24-hour period, otherwise she'll die." And he doesn't get it. He's like, "Great, cool." And he says it again, like, "Did you listen to what I'm saying?"
Right.
Like listen to what I'm saying. And he says it again, and he gets it, like, "Oh, you're giving me a way to kill her," basically. And it's really sad. And he puts it in her like soupy stuff. Oh yeah, he gives her like a little what was it, like a little rabbit or a little like some little animal like figurine or something.
A little, yeah, figurine. It was. I think it's a rabbit because there are other rabbits around the house. They're
Yeah.
hares or whatever. Yeah.
So they're at the dinner table, and he's like, "Please just give me a sign. Just give me any sign that you know, that you can hear me, that you understand that you're still there. Like, are you still there?" And she
Right.
doesn't, and he's crying. He like screams at her, and then he's like, "Oh, I'm sorry, sorry." And he puts a bunch of the pills in her like pudding, and then feeds it to her.
Hmm.
And then she starts to get sick and like throw up and all this stuff. and she's like freaking out. And they're at the dinner table, and he has her strapped to the chair with like not a belt, but like a strap. And she's freaking out. So he takes it off, and then he leaves to like go get water or something. I don't remember. And then she falls like head first on the table,
Right.
and she
Right.
falls head
And
into the figurine.
I think the way I read it, maybe I'm reading it wrong, but like he wants to make her throw up because he's regretting doing it.
Yes, you're right. So he does that, and then she grabs his hand, right?
Right. Yeah.
Yes, you're right. That's a key part. So he puts it in there. She
Yeah.
starts freaking out, like vomiting and shit. And then, or no, she doesn't vomit. She's freaking out. He makes her vomit, and then he goes to like
Right.
get something else, and then she falls over and collapses on the table,
Right.
and right straight into the metal figurine that was
Ouch.
there. And then there's like this. I'm not going to show it because it might be too graphic. But like, there's a downward shot of her head on the table, and there's like vomit and blood spilling out, and it's disgusting.
Ugh, gross.
So
Yeah.
gross. And then this is where it just turns into like Breaking Bad of like it just gets worse and worse and worse and worse. He calls the doctor and he's like, "Hey, she's dead. What? There's so much blood. What do I do?" And he's like, "What the fuck? I don't know what you're talking about. Don't call me. Get rid of the body." And at this
Frank
point,
Collar,
like
Frank Collar.
exactly. At this point, I would have been like, "You could probably call the police. Like it's probably fine. It's easy to assume she's in a catatonic state. She just fell over. Like I know it looks bad, but like it's probably okay." But he doesn't do that. He goes to get a trunk, and he's trying to get rid of her body, and he so he puts her in this trunk, and then he sees that her legs are sticking out, so he gets the meat carver that he was using earlier, and he saws her legs off, and there's a lot of blood. And now he's got to get the body out, so he goes through the hallways very quietly, and he gets into the elevator, and like someone tries to get in, and he's just press the button because he's sitting on the trunk of in his wife in this trunk is his dead wife, so he doesn't want to be stopped, obviously.
Right. Earlier, he was going toward before all this happened. I think there was like a elevator scene where he's hauling up groceries, and he doesn't trust the elevator. Right?
Yeah, he does
That's
not
his
like
thing.
elevators. That's another thing. Yeah.
Right.
And he meets this is one of his like elderly neighbors who's very nice, but she's just very talkative, and he doesn't doesn't want to talk to her too much. From there we go to let's see.
Heck is asking, why did the lady mention his age?
I don't know. That was weird.
Hmm.
I don't know why. I don't understand why that was. Like she mentions that he's like older or something, but he's not really.
Well, I think like the whole thing is like he feels like his life is over, kind of thing, and he sees that this older woman is like having the time of her life. She's going on vacation, and he's like he's stuck here because of he has to take care of his wife. I think I don't know.
Wasting his life or something. I don't know. It's
Right.
It's sad. It's just all fucking sad because he doesn't obviously want to do this, and they used to live in a house and now they live in this shitty apartment because he has no money because he can't work, and it's just awful. Yeah, so the elevator is going down and then it gets stuck, and he looks around, or he's banging on the door or trying to open the door, and he notices like a little smudge of blood, and he looks down and the case is just leaking blood everywhere. And it's like, holy shit. It's just awful.
Yeah.
So he tries to like open the top thing and the grate, and he falls and there's just blood everywhere, and he's just like freaking out and panicking. And then the elevator like shoots down, and it keeps going like lower and lower and lower and lower. There's only 12 levels to the floor, but like the lights are like shooting across all the numbers, and you can just see him like sinking deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper. And then this
good time, this guy.
Yeah, this part's also so we see like the wedding of these two and all this stuff. and you see their happy life, and the elevator is falling and falling and falling, and like this part is, you
This is
know,
cool.
yeah. So like the gravity, like the blood's floating around, her body comes out, and they're both kind of floating there, and you see her awesome weird dead face,
Look at that. It's creepy.
and they hug and kiss as they're floating, and blood is just filling everywhere. And that's it, and that's the story.
Creepy. The
Oh,
makeup
and
effects on that woman are incredible.
yeah. And the ending is like, obviously that part didn't really happen, but when the door opens, you
Right.
see him sitting there like clutching the wedding album, and he's like, in sickness and health till death do us part, and that was the end
Right.
of that story.
Hey, Andrew. How's it going?
Hey, welcome. Um and now we get to another part of the funeral home, and we get to the last story. So it starts off with a babysitter and the baby that she's sitting, and on the news is something about like a serial killer, and it's very very Halloween. But then the TV, it zooms out of the TV, and it's that lady watching a movie, and so this is her now. This is the lady that has been this is the lady. Oh shit! I was showing that the whole time. Fuck. This is the lady that was talking to Clancy Brown the whole movie. Now she's telling him her story, why she's there.
Right.
She's babysitting, watching this slasher movie. And on the news is a and like this should be modern, but the TV is very old. It's like a CRT TV.
Right. Yeah.
So this just adds to the it reminded me of It Follows, where like you don't know what is this even our world?
Right.
Like we don't know the time it takes place and any of that. So I thought that was cool. So on the there's a special news bulletin that comes up, and it says that there was a power outage at the mental asylum, and someone has escaped, I believe, and it's
Something like that.
like the tooth. I think they call him the Tooth Fairy or something, and he like kills children and then eats them, or something horrific like that.
Takes their teeth.
Takes her teeth. So she kind of sees that, and she's wandering through the house and freaking out. She goes into the kitchen and sees this guy, and he seems very confused. He's like bloody on one side of his face, and he's wet from being outside. And Lemon Baby, exactly. This is the story of Lemon Baby.
Could be.
He's very confused, and he's like, I don't know where I am or anything. And then I think on the background, the news says again, like something about the serial killer who's escaped, who hunts children, and he like looks around the room, and they zoom in on like clues that there's a kid in this house, and then he's like, where's the child, or something like that. And it's like, oh shit. And then it's like 20 minutes of them just brutally fighting each other. And they go throughout the whole house, and it's fucking awesome. Very Halloween. Very cool.
This is a really cool one.
Where's the boy? Yeah, and she's trying to protect him. She looks over at like this little fort that the boy is supposed to be in, but we don't know if he's actually there or not.
There was some goop on that guy's hair.
There was so much goop. So they're fighting, and the dude kind of gets the drop on her, and starts choking her out, and then she uses something to smash him over the head and throws him down the stairs. The parents just get home. As this is happening in the slasher film on the TV that she's watching, the same thing is happening. And they're kind of cutting back and forth with both, which I fucking love so much.
Yeah, this was really cool.
So the parents come inside, and they're like, holy shit, what's going on? And they go over to the...
It was a ghost. I saw the ghost.
Oh, okay. He's back. Is it Keith? It's not Keith.
No.
So the parents come in, and they open the door. the parents, I believe, is the doctor. Like, I don't
Right.
know if it's
Yes.
supposed to be the doctor, but it's played by the same guy. I can't tell
Mm-hmm.
who the mom is, but she's there too. And they go over to the dead body of the dude, and they're like, "Who is that?" And he looks down, and he goes, "It's Sam, the babysitter."
What?
Twist alert: the guy is the babysitter, and the serial killer is the
What?
lady. She's been bad the whole time. So then they go into the
Oh
kitchen,
no.
and they're yeah. We get another news article. It says the Tooth Fairy, and then they show the TV that's covered in blood, and it's her picture. And they go into the kitchen, and there's like something burning in the oven, and they open it,
No.
and it's their child. So fucked up. And then yeah,
It
then
was
we
a
cut.
baby.
They cut back to these two, and he's like, "Why did you? I don't get the point of your story. Like, why are you even here?" And she's like, "Well, I need to get my souvenir, whatever."
Souvenir.
And
Mm-hmm.
she's got to get her tooth.
She
She collects
she
teeth.
straight up got the baby's tooth before
Robot
he
Don says, "Be
cremated it.
good. We got a raid incoming." Okay, let's not talk about dead babies cooking in the oven. Don, this is the worst part of the movie to get raided. Who's raiding us? Jesus fucking Christ! It's the end of the movie. We have to talk about it. That was a big. It's not a baby. It's like a. It's like a dead toddler, not a dead baby.
Oh no.
Sorry,
Oh
Don.
no.
I'm sorry. I'm nervous. Who's Hey Cherry?
Hey.
I'm so who's okay, whatever. So uh uh she the lady's like, I'm gonna leave you alone if you keep my secret or whatever. And
Right.
but then she's like, sorry, I can't or something, and then she stabs him in the stomach, and he's like, ugh. And then he opens his wound, and he's full of goop. It's all white
'Cause
goop.
he's a ghost man
He's not, I don't know what he
monster.
is. He's something. And from yeah, so then it's like, oh shit, we don't know exactly who he is or what he does. But he does something.
Mm.
Um
Clancy Brown.
That's Brown. Hey Blau.
Hello.
So now she
You know,
starts freaking out. Yeah, Ben.
I just wanted to point this out. There have been no dead ETs tonight.
What a bunch of assholes.
Wait, does that mean that we're out? Did we
Shit.
finally run out of ETs?
Nope.
Oh no, no, no.
No, there's definitely
Thank
still a
you.
couple up there.
Thanks, Cherry.
We might be running low. I can't tell. But I
Gotta
think
get
they're
that
still in there.
refill. We gotta call the government.
We gotta go digging in the desert and get more ETs. So yeah, he starts chasing her through the house, and she's trying to escape because she's like, what the fuck's going on here, man? And he tells more of the story of the building and how they're there, and he's like, all of the dead people, this is as far as weird, but it's like all of the dead kids that she's killed are in the pages in his books, because he has books, I guess, on how everyone dies, maybe, I don't know. And he starts like pushing these books, and these books open, and then these awesome fucking like skeleton
Baby
dead
skeletons?
dead baby skeletons start coming out, and they just fucking like destroy her.
Yeah.
And then so what the story is like, he does say something like, I was like you once when I first came here, or something like that. So basically, like, this job, this position is like handed down to people over time, and you can't
Right.
like actually just do it. It's
Like you're the caretaker now.
yeah, the
You have to
caretaker.
do the job kind of
Yeah,
thing.
exactly.
Now it's up to her.
Mm-hmm.
Because the baby's got her.
Baby's got her. So yeah, we see this is his last scene, and he's walking through the mortuary, and he goes outside, and yeah, you can't leave. She tries to run away, but she just gets like sucked back in every time. And oh yeah, so finally he like goes to the door and he steps over and he can get some fresh air, and he goes outside, and he's like, it's so nice. I'm gonna have such a nice
free.
life. Takes a nice deep breath. It's so great. But then something's wrong. He's got to poop. Oh no, he's falling apart. Oh god. And he's dust.
Dust. He turned to
And then
dust.
she wakes up all Frankensteined out, which is pretty cool. Julie 22. Thank you for the raid.
So much.
Hello everybody.
Wow. Hello.
Wow. I'm gonna get rid of this. Bye.
I recently watched Julie's stream.
Me too.
It's incredible.
Amazing.
It's incredible.
Yeah.
Guys,
so amazing.
Please go follow Julie. I'm gonna
Oh boy.
I'm gonna say 2 words, all right?
What's
We'll
2
wait for
words?
Ice Cream Jerry to leave. Doodletown. Doodletown.
Robert, don't.
Thanks, Robert.
Stop it. Be nice. Thank you for the raid, Julie.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Yes, thank you so much. Yeah, this is
You want to
this is our show. Do you want me to do it? Or you do
Sure.
it?
You do it, Ben. I've been talking for like 4
Okay.
hours.
Hi everyone. Hi, welcome Raiders. Welcome to ControlAltDeath. I'm Ben Monster. That's Gabe.
Hello.
We talk about horror movies every week. We watch them every Saturday, and then on every Tuesday we come here and we talk about what we watched. And last Saturday we watched the Mortuary collection.
Yeah.
And it was very enjoyable. But you know what else? What we do, Gabe, after
what
we
else?
talk about it, because we just finished talking about it,
Mhm.
we rank
We do.
this movie.
We do.
In a big list that we have.
We
Do you
do.
want to go? Do you want to go to the Hall of Rankings?
I do. The very
and rank
last
this
scene that
movie?
we didn't get to is
Oh,
the whole
yes.
movie is this lady talking to the kid from the beginning. So that kid is in the funeral home,
right.
and
Yes.
he's like, "Why am I here?" And she's like, "I'm hungry." And we don't need to go into why. And that's the end of the movie. Yeah,
Yes,
Ben, let's go to our rankings, shall we?
Okay, let's go.
Everyone, join us on this journey. Can we?
Yes.
Thank you for the follow. Oh my goodness.
Thank you guys so much for all these follows.
Can we get a royal
And
if
welcome.
someone gets
Yes.
gets a chance? You got to get a royal. There we go.
Oh,
boy, there's 2 of them.
no one saw that.
That's awkward. So,
Welcome to the Hall of Rankings.
if you want to check out all of the movies we watched, you can go there and check
Ben.
them out. There's our list.
Yeah.
So we watch usually like weirder, lesser known, less popular B movies, as opposed to like, your main AAA horror movies. And this is our list. We've watched 80 something of these movies. 83. And then we're doing a separate list of the Friday the 13th. We do that once a month. It's because we're huge fans here of the Friday the 13th series. Don't watch any of these movies because these are just straight trash.
Those were garbage.
But if you need some good movies, all of these guys up here. Psycho Gorman, come on, best movie ever made.
Yeah. Come on,
so now we're gonna rank the Mortuary collection. So I think this was really good, and this was good, and the rare combo of good and fun, which you don't always get. Sometimes they're good, but they're really messed up. Sometimes they're fun, but they're bad. This is both. So I think we start the bidding at like even maybe Ghost Stories. Like, is this better than Ghost Stories?
I think it is better than Ghost Stories. I think it is.
I think it should just go at number 10 and push Ghost Stories to 11.
I agree with you.
Would you put it
'Cause it's
above?
not better. No.
It's not better than Black Christmas. No
Oh,
way.
Cyrus, thank you for that gifted sub to Julie.
Thank you.
Yeah. Black Christmas is Black Christmas. You can't.
Yeah, that's
I don't know.
incredible. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
It's the new number 10, pushing this to 11 for now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Don
Robert, for
says.
suggesting.
Yeah. Let's go back to the main set, shall we?
Mhm.
My goodness, so many followers. You guys are amazing. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. Cherry says Mutant Blast. Some people disagree on number 2. You're right. Some people think it's number 2, and some people like Cherry think it should be number 1, because she's a huge fan of a Mutant Blast and the Rat specifically.
Yes.
Yeah. Don says that we do this show on Tuesdays. This Tuesdays is CAD. On Mondays we do Monster League Gaming, which is just us playing video games, usually some Fortnite or Warzone or something. And then Fridays we do our other talk show, Tuesdays with Ben Monster, which is we do all the weird stuff. If this is not weird enough, it gets weirder on
It's super weird, guys.
Fridays. Talk to people on Omegle, do all the cool stuff there.
Yeah.
So come around, hang out if you want to. It's fun.
Yeah. And thank you again, Julie, for the raid, and thank you everyone for following. That was very nice.
So nice of you. Thank you so much. So we're actually toward the end of our show. We already announced it earlier, but next week we're doing The Car. So this is an older movie with James Brolin. I like James Brolin. He's cool. I don't know anything about this movie. There is a Discord. Boop. And if you are a sub to this channel, we actually host the movie nights. And every Saturday night at 10 p.m. Eastern, we watch the movie and we host it and we do all that. So you don't have to do any like weird Amazon stuff. So
just don't tell anyone.
Yeah, don't tell anyone. We have permission from every filmmaker to do it. But just don't tell anyone. It's fine.
Keep it on the down low. Shh. Whoa.
Just like Christine?
Cherry's. Maybe. I don't know if it's a killer car. I mean, it certainly looks like it.
It does look like it. Oh shit.
Oh.
Another week or so, buddy. Actually, it'll probably week after next. We'll do Jason. This is New York. We're coming up on New York, Jason. Whoo-wee! Can't wait. I'm excited.
Jason Takes Manhattan.
Yeah, so we'll be watching The Car this Saturday at 10 Eastern in the Discord. You're welcome to join us. Yes. And then next Tuesday, we'll review it on the show. Oh, God.
Oh.
Ignore him. That's Belial. He's kind of an asshole.
Likes him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, Ben? Oh, you want to do a little? Good show, buddy.
Good show. Homeboy's kiss.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Are you a homeboy? Are you a home person?
Right.
Kiss your fellow homeboy. Straight up. It's fine. We kiss here. And they all left. Oh shit. Let's you know what? I know we raid this person often, but we got a lot of people here. I want to share the love. Let's go say hi to our friend Cody. Okay?
Oh, Cody.
Yeah. Let's go say hi to Cody. Or do we need to let's go say hi to Cody. Okay. Let's go say hi to Cody. All right. We will be back Friday for sure for Tuesdays with Ben Monster. And we'll also do random like gaming streams throughout the week, sometimes in the morning or afternoon or evening. Yeah.
Yes, Julie. Cody the artist. Cody Scheibe.
Cody Scheibe. Friend of the show.
Yeah.
Friend of the show. So let's go say hi to Cody. And we will see everyone in a couple days. Yeah, thank you again for the raid, Julie. Appreciate it.
Yes, thank you. And guys, remember, don't be a dingus. Love you.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you for all the new follows too.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.